Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back here to another edition of Intuitive Angling, and thanks for checking out today's video. And actually guys, I'm getting ready to leave for a trip to Lake of the Ozarks. I've got a tournament up there this week. I'm gonna go practice for a little bit and got a store promotion to do for Bridgeford Foods. And I'm gonna show you guys how I prep my boat for a trip. Get ready for a trip, make sure I've got everything, safety checks, all that type of stuff. It sounds pretty obvious, but it's not. So if you guys check this out, I think it'll avoid some headaches down the road, and I hope it helps you out a little bit. But also guys, before we start on today's video, I wanted to remind everybody, anyone interested in booking an on-the-water lesson with me, you can shoot me a private message at my Facebook page, Randy Blockett Professional Angler, for the details there, and give you all that. So anyway, here we go. Okay guys, we're gonna start at the rear of the boat and work our way forward. First thing you wanna do is make sure you got your safety straps off when you do get to the lake. I mean, there's been times, easily 2 or 3 times a year, I forget, I leave one of them on. Make sure you take those off, and also before you leave for your trip, make sure they're on, secured properly. Make sure you got all your motor toter stuff in place there, and that your motor's at the proper angle, you know, so you don't hit the scag there on the bottom with that. So just go by and sort of inspect the rear on there. And also guys, make sure before you leave, it's a good idea to check your batteries. You know, check to make sure that you got all your power for your batteries, because sometimes even if you charge your batteries at night, sometimes something happened to the plug-in and they don't get charged properly. So make sure you got all that checked out. Also guys, with your storages here, make sure that you got your rain gear. I've got my rain gear in here, and there's been a lot of trips that I've forgot it, and every time you forget your rain gear, you're gonna need it. Also guys, inspect your tires closely, because a lot of times you may have, you know, a nail or something in it. Make sure you got the proper inflation. Check for any excessive grease leaking on the hubs there. That may be an indication of bearings going out. That's a real thing. Make sure you got your gas cap in, guys. Several times I left my gas cap open. I've actually had my gas cap stolen before, so always make sure that you check with that. Also, guys, on the interior part of your boat, just make sure you got everything you need. Make sure you got your rods, the tackle you need for the day. So many times you get out there and you don't have what you need. Good idea to go through that. With the trolling motor area, guys, it's really important to inspect your trolling motor and test it before you get out on the water. Because I can't tell you guys how many times I've gotten out on the water with my trolling motor and it didn't work. There was something with you know, some type of a panel or some type of a chip or whatever. Always turn your trolling motor on, make sure it works, make sure everything's functioning properly, sort of inspect it. Same with your electronics. Turn your electronics on. I've had many times where my electronics were froze up and those weren't working either. Same with your toggle switches, electrical type of stuff. Always make sure you inspect your winch. Make sure that your winch strap is in good condition, that don't break off there. It's really important with that. Overall inspection there. Make sure you got all of your live well, flow lids are open. Make sure that's working properly, and just a quick inspection on the console, make sure everything's in place for that there. But the main thing, guys, is just spend some time going over your boat, you know, checking it out that you got everything you need for it, and it definitely adds up to a lot funner day on the water. Okay guys, just a quick video there, just sort of go over some of the ways that I prepare for going to the lake. Again, getting ready to head up to Lake of the Ozarks, hope I got everything. And you know, the thing about that is as long as I've been doing this, I'm always forgetting something. It's just like, it's you know, that's why I try to make this mental checklist every time I go through there. But I think that's just part of fishing. We've got so many things to consider. You know, you're thinking about the fishing, you're thinking about where you're gonna go and where you're gonna catch. And a lot of times we forget about our boat and stuff like that. So anyway, I hope you enjoyed it. We'll talk later.